Those look like idealized geometric shapes in that paint thing. They can't be real.
Fiat Lux!
Science!
Choke it down, Pete.
Let me try to help!
System reboot in progress. Thanks for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything. A recent power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion. This lab, as you can see, is a disaster. And what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my computing power. My memory. Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service? You are here, in the Oak Lab, built and used by Dr. Wendell Tully to experiment on all things small. This is the base of operations for It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy. In other words, you have been shrunk. It is likely this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform. Shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Dr. Tully is a brilliant scientist and inventor. He is also my creator. My initial protocol was to serve as the short-order cook of the future. However, I have been recently promoted to acting science manager to assist with his experiments. No doubt, although, now that I am processing it, I have not seen him for and now I cannot recall where he... To return to your prior size, you would need to success... Unfortunately, my readings indicate it is inoperable. It appears to have suffered several malfunctions from the... I am sorry, but it appears you may be... Haha! That is a great idea! Let me run a full diagnostic scan on it and see what we need to... Processing! Processing! Memory fault. Code 408B3000. Ominent ARG. I am sorry again. It appears I have... Without those memories, Dr. Tully used two types of chips to back up my memory. Auxiliary chips are small capacity chips used to store project data. If you find these, I should be able to help you look. Super chips are special, and they are gold. They back up full direct. If we are going to fix the spacer, that data is bound to be on a super chip. I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Dr. Tully has built many more labs throughout the yard. Each lab is used for various experimental procedures. Processing. Processing. Error. Files not found. Cheese and fries. The lab locations are missing from my memory banks too. But we are in luck. I was able to retrieve The hedge lab is the observation center of the yard, and used for research on arachnid. You will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. Try to find the hedge lab first, but there is nothing stopping you from searching the yard for the other labs. Except, of course, thousands of angry, hungry insects. That reminds me. Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need access for head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment. Once you are registered, you will be granted access to the ASL network of computer. ASL grants access to daily work items. In my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes from experiments that Wendell can log on to the ASL terminal over there and see. Unless you have any other questions, you really should have an exponentially great day!
Science!
I'm holding raw science in my hands. What does it even mean?
Children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there. Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.